Most traders fear losing money. Few realize the greater danger, the belief that they are finally in control, the perfect system, the perfect indicators, the perfect process. Unfortunately, that is often the moment he becomes most vulnerable. My name is Sigmund Freud.
Dr. Freud, this time feels different. I didn't rush. I didn't chase. I spent 6 months building a system so complex it makes NASA look like a lemonade stand. Filters, confirmations, 8 different moving averages. I even added an indicator that tracks lunar phases and the CEO's mood. I covered every variable I could think of. For the first time, I feel calm, focused, in control, almost zen.
Zen. How charming. You speak with the serenity of a man who believes he has finally tamed the ocean with a plastic spoon. In analysis, this moment is always revealing. It is precisely when the patient feels most secure that the illusion becomes most visible, and, I must say, most adorable.
Adorable? No, doctor, this is discipline. It's math. If price moves against me, I have a protocol. If it moves in my favor, I have an exit. I removed the human element. I'm not emotional anymore. I'm systematic.
Systematic. And yet you still feel compelled to check the price every few minutes. Tell me, Margin, not as an accusation, but as an observation. Does the market know you have a system? Does the ticker care about your lunar phases? You see, this desire for control does not emerge from strength. It emerges from fear, from the terror of sitting quietly with a reality you cannot bend to your will.
But isn't that what being professional means? Reducing uncertainty instead of reacting emotionally?
Responsibility is not the same as domination. What you have constructed is not merely a strategy. It is a comfort object. The ego, faced with uncertainty, instinctively builds structures, rules, systems, colorful lines on a screen, not to guarantee profit, but to preserve a sense of authorship.
Authorship?
Yes. If you lose money while following your system, you can say, the system failed, not me. Your self-image survives the loss. You would rather go broke with a plan than succeed by accident, because at least the plan tells you who you believe you are. Your analysis is not protecting your capital margin. It is protecting your fragile pride.
It's testing my support level. If it breaks here, my Fibonacci retracement suggests.
The market is indifferent to your Fibonacci. You could stack indicators until they reach the moon, and probability would still treat your reasoning as a suggestion, not a command. Effort does not bend uncertainty, but the ego needs to believe outcomes are earned rather than endured. It is a comforting story. It helps you sleep until it doesn't.
So all of this, the backtesting, the screens, the courses, it's just a way to cope?
At a certain point, analysis stops serving probability and starts serving fear. Fear of being wrong. Fear of exposure. Fear of helplessness. Control becomes a drug, a way to avoid admitting that uncertainty is not a flaw of the market, but its very nature. Those who try to dominate it become rigid. And in a volatile environment, rigidity is simply another word for fragility.
Then what should I be aiming for, if not control?
Survivability. The mature trader does not seek to master the market. He seeks to coexist with it. He abandons the fantasy of omnipotence and accepts randomness without interpreting it as a personal failure.
So, control was the trap all along?
The ultimate one. It feels intelligent. It feels responsible. But the tighter you grip that plastic spoon, the more violently reality eventually breaks it. The market does not ask for your permission, Margin. It is an ocean that feels nothing for the men who drown in it. Your only true trade is not with the screen. It is with your own shadow. Survive that, and you might just survive the market.
I thought I was fighting the market. Turns out I was Jay Bust running from myself. If you are also trying to survive your own illusions, click on the next video and enter the depths of the trader's mind.